got a pretty good disposition, too.
And now the second quarter, just getting set to start. Doing, guys? What do you think?
It's been about on here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. C.J. Miles is out there with Turner. And it's Lawson in at point guard. So let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Indiana making some changes. Ellis is checked in for Stuckey. And it's Teague in for Ty Lawson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Hey, guys, there was a time where people wondered if John Wall could be a team leader. Well, that question has been answered, and then some. Unquestioned leader of the Wizards.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
There's a screen by Gortat. Wall attacking. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. Going for Wall, Greg, and leading the Wizards. It did take some time. Now he does so much, Clark, for the franchise.
On and off the floor. He's really the face of that franchise and has a chance, in my mind, to be an MVP candidate at some point in his career and is living up to the #1 draft pick hype.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Jeff Teague. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal, that's for 2. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And Indiana making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Now here's Wall. Morris a screen. Now here's Beal. Here's Wall. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Wall against Teague. Ellis outside. Jefferson a screen on Beal. Back to Teague. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician. So good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And on the season, which is a decent rate. And Jeff Teague, a real speed merchant. I mean, very tough to stay in front of. He can put you on skates, blow by, and get right to the rim.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
And guys, Jeff Teague, an attack guard. He's just an average three-point shooter, but he gets to the free throw line in bunches, shoots at a high percentage, and has really revolved, I think, into one of the elite point guards in the league.
Way to stand his ground. He set his feet and took the full force of that charge right in the middle of his chest. That took some courage.
Smith checked in for Washington. Here's Teague. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The dish now to George. "11 feet away. He squares up and sinks it. George has got 6.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Ellis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. He's got 5.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Beal. He's got 8. Outside, Wall. Pass to Porter. Fires from 18. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Young's checked in for Turner. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Jeff Teague. The Wizards also changing it up. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Smith. Thornton comes in for Bradley Beal. And Trey Burke subbed in for John Wall. Washington making some changes. Mahimi comes in for Gortat. And it's Andrew Nicholson in for Otto Porter Jr. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Burke. Here's Nicholson. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
Pacers leading by 10. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George.
C.J. Miles.
Lawson is doubled. He dishes it to Miles. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. No good on the triple. Wizards trail by 10. And here's Hickson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Got a hand on it. Stuckey left side. Young outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Washington calls timeout. Last season at both sides of the coin for the Wizards started out very hot, but then just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the start was extremely hot. 19-6, which tied a franchise best, that record. After that, though, they played close to 500 ball the rest of the time.
And the Wizards are going with the whole.
That was your pace mates. Let's let them know how great they were and make some noise.
Wizards trail by 10. All with it. He has 6. Gortat with a screen on Lawson. Wall's shot is off.
And the Wizards really struggled post All-Star break, playing under 500. Still, though, they seem to pull things together at the very end and on into the postseason.
Well, there's no denying it. The Wizards had some bumps, and you mentioned that. Some weeks they looked like a lottery team. Then the next, they looked like a title contender. They knew how to make the most of their games when they did get hot, though.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw, no good. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
He hits the second from the line.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
Again, the miss by Wall.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Wall with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Gortat dishes to Morris. Wall with it. Now Lawson defending. The 17-footer. Wall missing again.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
Here's Jefferson. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Jefferson's got his second basket of the game. Wizards trail by 13. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Beal. He's got 8. Here's Wall. The Pacers pull it in. Young's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. All sorts of time. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Young's got 5 now. Washington shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Here's Wall. He's got 6. In the corner, it's Morris. And that does it for the first half of play. Indiana out in front, up by 15. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, I'm here with Bradley Beal. And Bradley, we've heard Coach stress the importance of rebounding. Is that going to have to be a team effort in the second half for all 5 players on the court?
Yeah, all 5 guys.